Hello, my name is Hayden Schmidt. I'm a Technology Integration Specialist with Alvin Independent School District, and today's short video is going to take a look at how to run a Blooket in your classroom. Once you've created your account, you're going to come here to access the resources at the Star Review Materials slideshow, and by clicking on the Blooket link, you'll be able to click on the Blooket game. And getting to the game, it will allow you to choose to host. A separate video will show you how to create homework that students can complete independently. But to run a Blooket in the classroom will take a little bit of time, depending on how long you want to allow students to accumulate points. But in order to run it as a group activity, you should be aware that there is some time involved, and you should test the amount of time that you feel like you'll need to run it with students in advance. I'm going to select Host. And when I select Host, I can select a game mode next. Each of these games are subtly different, and the games are the motivation for students to answer the questions. So students answer questions in order to earn points or advance in the game, and then they will periodically be presented with some game action. And during the game action, they will again be asked questions and asked to respond appropriately in order to be able to proceed to their next action in the game. So whether they're in game mode or whether they're in earning points for game mode, they are still answering questions and they're still seeing the review questions set. I'm going to choose a gold quest. Simple, straightforward game, exciting twists and chests full of gold. Build your riches in this chaotic mode by answering questions to earn gold and take it from other players. So there is a little bit of a taking, a little bit of competition here. There's a little bit of that give and take during the course of the game. We'll see what that looks like here. I'm going to click Host Game. And it tells me that I can run it for a certain period of time, or I can run it until a player has accumulated a certain amount of gold. For our purposes, we're almost always going to want to set a time limit to the game. So I'm going to choose, let's say we've got a 5-minute time limit. I want to show instructions at least the first few times until kids understand what the rules of the Gold Quest game are, and then you don't have to do that anymore. The same is true for late joining. While students are getting used to getting to or finding the link or accessing the nickname portion of the Blookets for the very first times, you may want to allow them a little bit of late joining time. You don't want to use random names because random names will make it difficult to track a little later on who's actually participated and who has not. I want to select Host now. And I am immediately given on the screen, if you notice I'm playing some groovy music in the background now, kind of like Kahoot does. And let me turn the groovy music down. And I'm given a join code. Students will go to blooket.com on any device. They will enter the join code, and you will see students joining here. Your 0 player count that I'm seeing here will eventually tick up. Once you have players in the game, you will have an option to start. There will be a start button that will appear. I'm not going to be able to see that because no one's joining my game. The game will run for the set amount of time. Students will see review questions. You'll be able to determine winners and that kind of thing. And I'll make another quick video to show you where to look at the reports and see how your students are doing in their Blooket games. Thanks very much for your time. Have a great day.